Hello guys, welcome back. If you are doing grade 12, ensure that you listen to this video until the very end because I want to show you something incredibly important, and on your June exam, this question will be there, whether you are upgrading or you're doing it for the first time. If you are between grade 10 and 12, ensure that you follow my TikTok account because there's a lot of important stuff I'll be dropping off. Now, if you want to buy our online courses, ensure that you text me on my WhatsApp using the information that will be attached right on the bottom of this video, and you're going to purchase your online courses for just 35 rands. So ensure that you purchase now before it is much too closer to your June exam, because you won't do much different from there. But ensure that you purchase now so that you can prepare as early as you can. And we are helping a lot of people. Now let's actually answer this question. It is from Calculus. Now the question says, determine f prime of x from first principle if f at x equals to minus 4x squared, right? Now, what is f prime of x? So for those of you who might not know, we normally have f at x, right? And f at x, we all know that this means the y-intercept, right? It means the y-intercept. Oh, this is blurring. I'm sorry for that. This actually means the y-intercept. However, the f prime of x actually means the gradient, right? So the f prime of x actually means the gradient. Now, there's something important that I want to teach you before we answer that question. Let's say we are having f at x that actually equals to 3x plus x. Now, they say, well, we are now having f 2. What is happening in here? You realize that on the position of x, they've actually substituted 2, right? So what this means is wherever there is x, we are just going to put 2. Do you actually get that? Wherever there is x, we are just going to put 2. Well, let's say we're having the same f at x, but in this time they say, well, we're now having f 2 plus h. What does this mean? It means that wherever there is x, we're just going to put what? 2 plus h. And then we're also going to have 2 plus h, isn't it? Now, let's actually look at another one. If we are having f at x, that actually equals to 3 divided by x squared, right? And now they say where there is x, we're just going to put h. What are we going to have? We're simply going to have 3 divided by h squared, right? Now, let's actually look at this question. We want to determine f prime of x from first principle if f at x equals to minus 4x squared. Now, to find f prime of x, we are going to use this equation that say f prime of x is going to equals to the limit as h approaches 0 if we're going to substitute f x plus h minus f at x divided by h, right? You realize that, okay, we are actually saying that wherever there is x, we're just going to substitute x plus h from this equation, right? Now, what is our f at x? Our f at x, it is minus 4x squared. We want to determine f prime of x. So what we want to do is I'm going to say, okay, the limit as h approaches 0. What is my f at x? My f at x, it is minus 4x squared. So you realize that whenever there is x, we are just going to substitute x plus h, right? This thing is blurring so much, I don't know why, so excuse me for that. So I'm just going to have minus 4. Wherever there's x, I'm just going to substitute x plus h. And then we're having squared minus f at x, it is 4x squared, right? And then I'm just going to divide this by an h. Yeah, I truly don't know why this thing is blaring so much. Now, we're going to write the limit as h approaches 0, right? What are we going to have here if we expand this? We're going to have minus 4, that equals to x squared plus 2xh plus h squared, right? I don't know what's happening because I don't like it when it's blurry. and then we're going to say 4x squared, and then we're just going to divide this by what? By an h, right? So it means that now we're going to multiply everything by minus 4, right? So the limit as h approaches 0, we're just going to have minus 4x squared minus 8xh minus 4h squared plus 4x squared, and then I'm just going to divide this by an h, right? So you realize that these and these ones are actually going to cancel out, isn't it? And now we'll be left with the limit as h approaches 0, which is going to be minus 8xh minus 4h squared divided by an h. Now, the limit as h approaches 0, we're going to take the common factor of h, and we'll be left with minus 8x minus 4h divided by an h, right? Now you realize that this h and this h is eventually going to cancel out, right? Now we are saying that the limit h is actually approaching 0. So let me just write it. The limit h is approaching 0. It is minus 8x minus 4h. What this means is we are saying that h is approaching 0. It is going more closer to 0. I'm going to teach this on further details on another video, but this means that we are just going to substitute wherever there is h, we're just going to put 0. So it becomes minus 4 times 0. That is just 0. So it means that f prime of x is going to be minus 8x, right? So yeah, this might be something new to most of you guys, but yeah, this is how you actually do this video. Now let's actually do this one before the time elapses. The second one say we need to determine this, whatever this is to most of you guys. Well, in fact, I feel like this video has gone too long enough. I'm just going to do this on a separate video to just give you that time to digest what I've just taught you. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna see you on another video.